morning. My name is Jeff Barshers. I'm the nursery manager here at Degroot, and I'm the tree and shrub guy. And this is our shipment of limelight hydrangeas, or hydrangea standards, tree form hydrangea. Limelight being the most common one and the most popular. The blooms come out a glowing green and then go a snow white, and then they actually change to a pinkish color in the fall. And we normally leave the blooms on for the winter because there's some winter interest as well. These ones need a little bit of pruning, a little bit of attention. There's some dead wood. People often ask, well, how do I prune my hydrangea? Well, the first thing you can do is look for dead wood. If you see dead wood, cut it out. It's not going to come back to life. So that gives you the confidence to start your pruning process and get that out. And then look for anything that crosses. So this branch is rubbing up against another branch. That might as well come out, because where branches rub, that's where disease occurs. Limelight hydrangea is one of the easier hydrangeas to prune because it flowers on the new growth. So the growth that comes up 2021 will be what it blooms off of. There's other hydrangeas like Endless Summer. They predominantly bloom off their old wood or the growth from the previous summer. So those are pruned differently, but limelight is a very easy one to prune. It's a very easy hydrangea to have in your garden. It will bloom in a full sun location, or it can actually take semi-shade and actually still produce flowers, which is quite an accomplishment for a hydrangea. The other one that blooms in the shade is called Incredible. So here we are, kind of got all the crossing stuff out. You can do this in the fall, or you can do it in the spring. Like I say, I usually like to leave the blooms in the winter. We've actually been using the limelight hydrangea blooms in festive arrangements, our urns, our pots for Christmas, and for the winter. The nice thing is that the hydrangeas, dried hydrangeas used in a arrangement in your pots or your window boxes outside, it doesn't say after Christmas, it doesn't say, oh, Merry Christmas. It just says, hey, I'm cool, I look nice, I've got some winter interest. So that's about it for pruning. And this next spring, this hydrangea will come along wonderfully. So it's a bit like a teenager needs some direction in its youth, and it turns out really well. Just a little bit more dead wood there, and we're good to go for next hydrangea. Next season, this limelight hydrangea will bloom fantastic. Limelight hydrangea also comes in a shrub form, which is a really nice plant as well, about 5 or 6 feet tall, 4 or 5 feet wide. This hydrangea tree, the nice thing in the garden is that every year it takes up the same amount of space. So this is about a 3 to 4 foot head. And the other little trick, and we'll probably show you that next spring, people say, how do I stop my hydrangeas from flopping? Well, you know, they bend over too far. Well, the trick there is once the growth next spring is about 3 to 4 inches long, take your thumbnail and pinch the tip out. What happens then is that it rebranches. You'll get twice as many flowers. They'll be about half the size, and they won't flop over. So those are some tips on limelight hydrangea. If you have any questions, just type them in the box, and we'll do our best to respond. Have a great day. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Jeff.